Wandile Mbeje is standing by. Peter and Dora will obviously then bring us later some information in Harare. Mzwa, how are you? Tell me, what is the mood on the ground like in Bulawayo?
How are you?
Well, thanks. What's the mood like in Bulawayo?
Thank you very much, Adriana. The situation in Bulawayo is probably not so much different from what is happening in Harare. People are really starting to get excited about the fact that tomorrow they will have the opportunity to decide their future. And of course, as you may have heard in that package, that the majority of the voters will be young people. So the young people will have the opportunity to really decide the future. They have their destiny in their own hands. But of course, we know that the dynamics are no longer the same as the previous elections. So the rural vote in Zimbabwe is very, very key to whoever wants to win the elections. Even this time around, the rural vote is still in the majority. But given what has happened to former President Robert Mugabe, there are those elements that are still not happy. But how many are those people that are not happy about that removal will then be reflected when people go to the ballot. Indeed, it's a very interesting situation. I mean, even as late as it is now, there are young people, they are still out on the streets. They actually want to have their voices heard. I'm here with a first-time voter, Adriana, who says really she is looking forward to the elections tomorrow. So I understand you're voting for the first time. So are you really excited? And what are you voting for tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm excited to go and vote. And basically what I want to see is the change. So what I'm voting for is the young person who is energetic, who is just going to understand the youth of the country and give us what we actually need.
What is it that you need as Zimbabweans, particularly young ones?
The young ones, the thing that we need most are the jobs. Simple, the jobs. You see.
So you think the young candidate that you have said you will vote for so would be able to step up to the plate?
As young as he is, we just think that maybe he will understand. You see? Right. And just have that thing of helping each other. That's what we think.
Thank you very much. So you heard there, Adriana, really the feeling of some of the young people saying they are going forward, they are looking forward to voting because they feel there will be change and that change will really benefit them in making sure that they get jobs.
Now, we heard that the logo or the concept of change has been coming up right through the build-up to the elections. I mean, you have rallies where people have been chanting, "We want change." People are saying that Mnangagwa has come from the old political era. He represents Robert Mugabe. Youngsters, the youth, as we've heard from the lady just here saying, we need generational change. So it is anyone's guess who will emerge victorious. What is your sense?
Adriana, this is a very important situation here. You hear young people, like I've spoken to young people here saying, we want change. But as we were mingling and interacting with a lot of other people here in Bulawayo and even in Harare at the earlier stage, some feel that perhaps they need to give Mnangagwa another chance because since he took over 8 months ago, there's been a lot of positive change that they've been seeing. And the fact that the majority of the voters in this country are young people is very telling. But again, there's this dynamic that I spoke about, that the rural vote here carries the weight. So will the rural vote go with the old guard as is traditionally the case, or the rural young vote will probably join mostly the urban vote, which has traditionally voted the opposition? And of course, where I am in Bulawayo, so is an opposition stronghold. So it's very interesting. Perhaps rural vote, we were speaking to the analyst earlier, rural vote constitutes about 3.8 million people, as opposed to about 1 million in the urban of the urban vote. So you can see, whoever wants to win really must make sure that they really tap into that rural young vote.
Thank you very much. That was our analyst in Bulawayo giving us the latest on the up-and-coming elections coming up in Zimbabwe in the next 24 hours.